Okay, everyone, for those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Joel Broughton. We are going to get started here. I'm going to spend a little bit of time today, I guess, especially for the brand new people that are first starting out. You know, if you've referred people and you've brought them through the system, you constantly want them, obviously, being reassured and being told what to expect. And you know, I guess in a way, because there's so much crap out there on the Internet, having realistic expectations, I think, is really, really important. And that's something that a lot of businesses don't give in terms of, you know, what to expect when you first join a business. You hear a lot of hype. You hear a lot of different people that are, you know, telling you that you can become rich overnight and that you don't have to do anything and that you don't have to learn anything and you just have to plug in and you're going to get rich. Well, I'm here to tell you that, I mean, to me that doesn't even make any sense, okay? Obviously, you have to do something. You have to actively do something. Otherwise, everyone in the world would already be rich, right? If you don't actively have to do anything other than just put your name on the dotted line, why wouldn't everybody be joining? It's not because everybody doesn't know about it. It's because that you actually have to do some activity. So there's a huge opportunity, but at the same time, to be able to use the system, you have to learn. You have to educate yourself about how to market online. And hopefully that's what most of us are here for. We're here to grow and develop as human beings, to grow and develop as marketers, to be able to have a more successful network marketing or internet marketing business as it stands. Because there's so much information, there's so much education in there, there's so much support available for you to be able to build your business, all right? The opportunity is still there. There's still many people that are going to join it, and they're going to either join it under me or they're going to join it under you, okay? They're going to come into the system. Somebody's going to talk to them about a primary network marketing business, and it's either going to be you or it's going to be me, or it's going to be somebody else in the system, all right? It's going to be whoever advertises the most is going to win. Whoever actually gets their links out there, whoever puts their hand up and, you know, shouts their business the loudest is really going to win. And it doesn't matter, you know, like I said, your background, doesn't matter what you currently know. It just matters what you are willing to do starting today, all right? Because starting today, you and I are actually at the same point, all right? Starting today, I mean, we can wipe the slate clean and, you know, we can kind of go head-to-head, and you can beat me if you work harder than I do. You can enroll more people if you just work harder, if you apply the techniques that we teach, if you study more, if you learn more. One of the things that I want to get across very clearly to you guys is that I'm never going to stop learning. I'm never going to stop educating myself about new techniques, new internet marketing, ideas, new marketing techniques. I'm constantly reading books and buying courses and, you know, checking out different people's packages on, you know, what's available out in the marketplace there. And, yeah, maybe I can spend a little bit more money freely on that kind of stuff now than maybe you could when you know, or when I could when I first got started. But when I first got started, I still was doing that anyway. All right, I just didn't necessarily, you know, I was going into debt doing it. I was putting it on my credit cards. I didn't necessarily have the money to be able to just throw, you know, $500 into buying 3 or 4 or 5 different packages from people to learn. What I want you to understand, we've talked a lot in the past about business budgets, all right, and the fact that, you know, you have to have set aside money to be able to build your business, for your marketing, for your advertising, and for everything that, you know, that you are potentially going to need to spend money on. The tools, the systems, the business, the products, the services, whatever it is that you need to be able to build your business. Now, on the same regard, you can lump this into a business budget if you want, but you can also set aside separate money for an education budget. And I just want to spend a few minutes talking about this today because I think it's really important. And sometimes, you know, this is one thing that I don't necessarily teach a lot or talk about a lot, but it's something I do a lot. And I think it's important that I mention and that we talk about this because a lot of people right now on the call, especially if you're brand new, are looking for advice. You're looking for where do I start? You're looking for how do I become successful like you are, Joel? How do I work from home? And maybe some of you don't want to become as successful. Maybe some of you will just be happy with $3,000 or $4,000 a month. Maybe you don't need to earn tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars on the Internet. Maybe some of you just want to pay the bills. Well, the same principles apply, the same ideas and the same actions are going to apply to you as somebody who wants to earn hundreds of thousands of dollars and millions of dollars. The only difference is maybe if you only want to earn $5,000 or $3,000 or $2,000 a month, maybe you just don't have to do as much, all right? But at the beginning, you're still going to have to learn the same things, okay? You're still going to have to learn the same things as somebody that wants to earn $100,000. Now, the only difference in my eyes between somebody earning $1,000 a month and somebody earning $100,000 a month is just simply the level of activity, all right? The person earning $100,000 a month is probably doing 100 times more activity, okay, or has 100 times more advertising or 100 times more marketing out there than somebody who is earning $1,000 a month, all right? Because they probably know pretty much almost the same stuff. There's not a huge discrepancy in network marketing or online between people that earn, $1,000 a month to people that earn $10,000 or $100,000 a month. There's not a huge amount of discrepancy, believe it or not. You should actually know the exact same stuff, or maybe the person that is earning more, maybe they learned a little bit more. So we need to have an education budget for ourselves, and this may be scary for some of you that think, geez, no, Joel, I already went to school and I hated it and I'm done. Well, I'll tell you what, if you're done educating yourself, if you're done quote-unquote school or you're done learning, then you've maxed out your level of income that you're ever going to get to. Okay? You may as well write that down. You may as well write that out for yourself. Okay? Print that in stone somewhere. If you've maxed out your education and you're not prepared to learn any more than you currently do know, you may as well just also write your current salary or your current income in stone. Okay? It's not going to change. Right? Many of you have heard the analogy that, the saying, I guess, if you will, that the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over and expecting different results. Right? That's somebody who's insane. Doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting different results. And I'll give you an example of that in network marketing. Many people think that if they just join a new network marketing company and do the same thing they did in the last one, that they're going to get rich. And then, oh, geez, that didn't work, and they go join another network marketing company, and they do the same thing again there, and that doesn't work either. And then they go join another network marketing company, and they do the same activity there, and that doesn't work either. See, that's insane. That's multi-level marketing insanity, right? That's somebody who is not learning or changing or educating or evolving themselves and expecting different results. If you lose $500 in the current network marketing company you're in, you go join a new one and you do the same activity, which could be very little activity or it could be really things that don't work, right? If you do them with a new company, it doesn't matter how great the company is, doesn't matter how great the products or services are, doesn't matter how great the new industry-changing supermodel comp plan is, it ain't going to be different, all right? I was talking to a gentleman, a really good friend of mine, good close associate of mine, that's in a network marketing company that's over 50 years old, and he's setting all kinds of records in it, right? And then I talked to a couple people in a brand new company, and yet they're struggling, all right? And what's the difference between the two, right? It's not the opportunity. It's not the network marketing company. It's not the ground floorness. It's not anything. It's just the simple fact that he's doing more activity and educating himself more and obviously having more success because of it. It doesn't matter. As long as, the certain, the minor or the major things are the main factors are similar, good products and services, right? Half-decent comp plan, company management is pretty stable, right? As long as the main factors are in place, for the company to be legitimate and for the company to be a half-decent, company, either average or above average or super, right, anywhere above the average mark, you can make the same amount of money in all the different companies as long as you put that activity in, and that's the key, right? And I've seen this hundreds and hundreds and thousands of times with different people that I've talked to, and I've asked them, they say, oh, Joel, I just don't have any success, and I can't figure out how to get this industry to work, and I'm so desperate, and I just can't figure it out. And I just asked them, well, the last network marketing company you were in, how many people did you talk to? And it's a simple question I ask to every single person. Every single person that tells me, I can't make network marketing work, or hopefully this will work because I've never had success before. And I just ask them this simple question. Okay, and you should ask yourself this question today. You should be asking yourself this right now. How many people did you talk to about your business or about your products? How many people? And if you can number, if you actually know the amount of people that you talk to, okay, if it's less than 10, you've got a serious problem. You've got a serious problem. And I have identified right away what your problem is. The problem is just simply that you didn't talk to enough people. If your number is less than 100 and you quit your business, or you're struggling and you're not sure what to do, if it's less than 100, you've got a serious problem. And I already know why you're not successful. It's because you just haven't talked to enough people. Okay? If your number is under 500, I know what your problem is. If your number is under 1,000 and you're questioning yourself, I know what your problem is. Okay? It's just simply that you haven't talked to enough people. And that across the industry is actually the major dilemma, or the major problem that everybody has. Okay? If you look and you talk to anybody, if we did a survey across the industry of people who quit, okay, not people who fail. I mean, I guess in a way it's probably the same thing. To the quitters, they say, I didn't quit, I failed. It didn't work for me. It didn't work for me. Not I didn't work for it. It didn't work for me. I failed. It doesn't work. That was a scam. They say things like that. If we survey those people, see, I would call those same people quitters. I would say that they didn't work hard enough, that they didn't talk to enough people, that they didn't actually learn enough to be successful. So I call them quitters. They call themselves failures, or they say that the industry failed them. All right. So if we surveyed all these people, 95% of the industry that fails or that quits, okay, if we surveyed all those people, I guarantee you 100% of them, 100% of them that quit or fail or whatever term you want to put on it, 100% of them just didn't talk to enough people. Guarantee. I 100% guarantee it. How do I know this? Well, I know this because, if you talk to enough people, the numbers they'll work out. The law of averages comes in. If you talk to one, okay, it's 50-50. They either say yes or they say no. But if you talk to 100 and you talk to 1,000 and you talk to 10,000 people and you talk to 100,000 people, eventually you're going to get some yeses. It's impossible not to get any yeses in there, even for the most obscure, dumbest, most retarded network marketing company in the world. Even if you join the worst company in the world and it was really expensive and the product was stupid and nobody liked it and the comp plan was brutal, somebody's still going to join. I guarantee you. Right? And how do I prove that? Well, if you're in it, you're the one that joined. Okay? And there's other people out there like you that'll join too, no matter what company you're in. If you talk to enough people out there, all right? If you talk to enough people out there, people will join. The law of averages says that. It's you talk to 10, you get one. You talk to 100, you get one. You talk to 1,000, you get one. Right? And your number may be different than my number. My number may be I talk to 10, I get one. Your number may be you talk to 50, you get one. But the law of averages says that if you got one, that's all you need. You need to just get your first one. Then you know how many more you got to talk to get one more. And then you got to keep talking to more and more and more people, right? If you talk to 50, you get one. Great. Well, don't talk to two more and expect to get another one. That doesn't work. You got to talk to another 50 to get another one. And then talk to another 50 to get another one. Right? The law of averages will play out in your favor in network marketing 100% of the time, guaranteed. Why do you think so many, how do I put this nicely? Why do you think so many uneducated, inexperienced people that have no social skills, and that really, if you look at them, you would think that, there's no way in heck that person should even be still in the food chain. Right? They should have been taken out long ago. They should have been, this natural selection thing should have taken them and their family out of it a long time ago. Why is it that they're making $20,000 a month in network marketing and I can't? The law of averages, right? They're just too stubborn to stop. They were just too stubborn to stop. So now this person that has no education, no experience in anything, used to be a bus driver or working at 7-Eleven, and I don't mean to degrade or demean anybody that has those jobs. I'm just trying to point out maybe some of the jobs that maybe you and I probably wouldn't like to have because they are very repetitive, right? They are probably fairly low paying in the grand scheme of things, all right? And pick whatever job it is that you don't want to do and you stick it in there, digging ditches, right? All right? Whatever it is, all right? Throw it in there. Why is it that person is now making $20,000 a month and I'm not? Law of averages. 100% of the time. Guaranteed. I guarantee you 100% of the time it's because of the law of averages. 100% of the time you could have succeeded, but you didn't. You quit. Okay? That's why you are not successful now. That's why you're not at the success level that you want to now. I've talked to, in the last probably 2 or 3 days, I've talked to a few people that have come back from company-sponsored trips all over the world. They go on cruises. There was a couple that went on a vacation over to Europe with their company, all right, which is really, really cool. They went for a whole week. Company paid for, all right? There was a few that went for a cruise for a week. There's some that went down to there was a company convention, too, that happened, just a small little company, this past last week, all right, that they went for the weekend. Why is it that those people are having success? And maybe you're not going on those trips. Maybe you're not earning that income, that $4,000, $5,000, $10,000 a month. And sometimes we kind of, just throw these numbers around like they don't mean anything. But I'll tell you what, $5,000 a month for a family, part-time income, added on to a regular full-time job, is a major change in lifestyle. That's a huge change. Think about that. An extra $5,000 a month part-time would probably double the size of your current house. Easily. Double the size of your current house because you could afford the extra mortgage payments or the extra rent. All right? You could buy a brand new car. In fact, not only could you buy a brand new car, you could get probably one of the most expensive cars you could possibly ever imagine that you would want for an extra $5,000 a month. All right? Go get your new Mercedes. Go get your new BMW. Whatever it is that you want, you pick it out. You're driving it with an extra $5,000 a month. Even an extra $4,000 a month. You could still have double the size of your house probably, right, depending on what size of house you're living in, and probably get that brand new car too, right? Or maybe for $4,000 a month you could go on a vacation every single weekend during that month. During every month. You could go on a vacation, little mini vacations, okay? Go fly in, go skiing, all right, go scuba diving somewhere, go to Las Vegas, wherever it is that you want to go for that money, right? And you still keep your job and you still work your job. You just spend the extra $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 a month that you're earning. So how do we actually get to that point? How do we actually achieve the extra $5,000 a month? Well, we have to understand that network marketing is actually very simple, okay? And some of you guys are going to disagree with me and think, oh, my God, it's simple. I've been trying to do this for 3, 4, 5 years, and I still can't figure it out. I still can't even enroll one person. See, but that's the key. That's the key, is just enrolling one person, figuring out how to enroll one person. But you can't start with your goal on enrolling one person. You have to start at the basics. You have to start at, which is what? How many people do I need to talk to, right, to enroll one person? See, the law of averages then is going to play in your favor. Instead of you just trying to get one, what we want to do is we want to talk to how many people. How many people do I got to talk to get one? That's what you need to figure out. And you need to focus your energy and your efforts on talking to more people, not trying to get one, right? If you ever talked to somebody that was going to join, you said, yeah, I just need to get you. Well, do you think that's going to scare them away, or do you think they're going to be excited about being gotten by you? Do you think they're going to be excited about you getting them, right? Think about that, right? So network marketing is very simple if we put it in terms of we just need to speak with more people. All right, play with the law of averages again. The law of averages says that if you talk to 10, you'll get one. Okay, or it might say that if you talk to 20, you'll get one, or you talk to 50, you'll get one, or you talk to 100, you'll get one. See, the law of averages is going to be different for you and me because of our level of skill and education. All right, but the law of averages will still give you your one when you talk to enough people. Doesn't matter how brutal you are. Doesn't matter how awful you are talking to people. Doesn't matter if you even, are scared of people. Doesn't matter what you know. Doesn't matter how much experience you have. Because in network marketing, it's been proven time and time again that people have come from nothing. No skill, no education, no ability, no nothing. All right? And they've had success, huge success. Why? Because of the law of averages, because they got one. And then they learned from that, and they said, well, I just got to go talk to another 100 people. I'll probably get another one. Now I'll go talk to another 100 people. See, that's a pretty simple concept for most people to figure out. Even people that, only have a grade 3 education can figure that out. For God's sakes, my kids can figure that out. All right? They know. Right? They know if they keep asking Dad, he's going to buy that chocolate bar for them. Dad, come on. Oh, can I get it? Come on. Oh, can I get it? Come on. Let's get it. And they keep pushing, right? They keep pushing and pushing. And they know that if they ask me 8 times in a row in that convenience store, I'm going to get it for them. And guess what? I did. Unfortunately, I caved in as a parent. All right? And I don't always do that. But I thought, what, special occasion. The kids were good at school. They got little good notes from their teachers today. Yeah, okay. But he was persistent. You have to be persistent in network marketing. You have to continue to talk to people. All right? So remember that the simplicity of network marketing isn't It isn't a system. It isn't what business you're in. It isn't the marketing. It isn't anything more than numbers. It's just a numbers game, right? It's just a numbers game. That's why we can play it so well on the Internet. That's why the network marketing is so simple on the Internet. Why? Because we can talk to way more people than if you just go in your backyard, than if you go knock on doors in your local community, right? We can find so many hundreds and thousands of people on the Internet. I want you to think about this. Industry stats say that out of 223,448 people, there are currently 212,370 quitters. How's that for a stat for you? All right, how's that for a stat? 212,000 quitters. Awesome. Is that good news for us? Well, for some of us it could be, which means that there is only 11,177 winners. 11,177 people that did not quit, that continue to build their business actively, promote it actively, and are winning, and are making money, and are having success. Now, if some of you are going to sit there back and say, holy, out of 200,000, only 11,000 are making any money and having success, wow, this isn't the system for me. I'm going to go find something where 100% of the people are having success. Well, I guarantee you that's impossible. I guarantee you that's impossible. Why? Because the law of averages, again, states that out of 100 people, 95 of them are going to quit in network marketing. It's been proven over time. And you can't debate the law of averages. That's just the way it is. Okay? Don't sign up for that class. Don't try and figure out why it is that way. Don't try and figure out why 95% quit. Be one of the 5% that don't quit. Okay? There's many people out there that try and figure out why do 95% of people in network marketing and in my business quit. You know what? I don't care why they quit. I'm going to spend my time with those that don't quit. I'm going to spend my time teaching and training and helping those that don't quit. Why? Because they're the winners. They're the only ones that are going to make it anyway. There's only 5% that are going to make it. When I go out in my primary business and I enroll 100 people, only 5 of them are going to make it. The rest of them are all going to quit, and I know that. Why? Because 95% of people in network marketing quit. Okay? Now, obviously, there's some things that can keep some of the people. All right? Sometimes if you're in a good network marketing company with good, solid products or services that people enjoy, they're going to stay on as a customer, but they're going to quit the business. All right? So they could still actually continue to, buy your products and services. And I'm not saying that 95% won't continue to buy your products and services and you'll still get paid from them. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying 95% of the people are going to quit the business. They're not going to keep building it. All right? There's probably more than 11,000 people that still use all of the services. I guarantee there's more than 11,000, right? But probably only 11,000 are still building the business, still using the system, still advertising their links, still signing up new members. All right? And the same thing is going to happen in your network marketing business, and there ain't a lick you can do about it. There's nothing you can do about it to change it. What you can do, though, is you can learn from it. You can understand that that is what's going to happen. So you need to focus your time on those that are continuing to build and not trying to revive the dead. You want to have strategies in place to be able to retain the customers, the people to continue buying products and services, even if they quit the business, even if they don't build the business, even if they are quitters on themselves, right? You want to spend that time on the 5%, and you want to try and retain the other 95% as customers. And that's the key in network marketing. How do we do that now? Well, the law of averages, right? You see, there's kind of a bit of a trend here. Coming back over and over again is that the law of averages says that if you get 100 customers, 50 of them may stay, or 20 of them may stay, or 10 of them may stay, depending on what? Depending on the quality of your products, depending on whatever it is for you and for your company and for what you're doing. But the cool thing is, if you get, let's say you get 100 customers and 50 of them stay. Well, that means if you go get another 100 customers, 50 of those will stay too. And then you'll end up with your 100 customers again, right? So then you'll have your 100 customers, you go get another 100, now you get 200, but only 50 stay, now you're back down to 150. But how do you get back up to the 200? Go get another 100, 50 of them will stay, right? So, I mean, we can play these games all day long, but hopefully you're getting kind of the big picture. Hopefully you're kind of understanding here the simplicity of network marketing. It's simply just the law of averages that's going to come into play every single time, 100% of the time, guaranteed. You can't fight it. The best you could do is try to understand it, understand why, right? Understand that it exists, understand that this is why it's going to happen this way, accept it, and then go and take action. That's all you can do. Don't try and change it. Don't try and fight it. Don't try and alter the law of averages. You're not going to have success. 95% will quit in network marketing, guaranteed, 100% of the time. Every single year it happens. 95% quit. They'll go to another company. They'll go out of the industry. They'll go try and start their own company. They'll do all kinds of different things, right? But 95% are quitters. That's just the way it is. Accept it. And once you start accepting that, then you'll have the power to have a huge, successful business. Then you'll have the power to earn $4,000 a month, to earn $5,000 a month, to earn 10 or 20 or 30 or 40 or $100,000 a month if you choose to. If you choose to be one of the 5% that keep working and that use the law of averages in your favor, all right, that continue to expose more people. So how do you have success in network marketing? Well, it's very simple. Again, the simplicity of network marketing will actually astonish you if you really sit down and think about it. You just need to talk to more people. 95% of quitters don't talk to enough people. That's why they quit, because they didn't talk to enough people. They never got any results. And then what happens, because they didn't talk to enough people, is they didn't get enough results, so then they quit and they don't talk to any more people. Think about how asinine that sounds. Think about how silly that sounds. Well, I didn't talk to enough people, so I didn't enroll enough people, so I didn't make enough money, so I'm going to talk to less people by quitting. Or so I'm going to talk to less people, and then I'm going to get less results, and then I'm going to quit, right? I mean, it's a vicious negative cycle. But here's what the winner says. Here's what the 5% says. I didn't talk to enough people, so I didn't enroll enough people, so I didn't make enough money, so I need to talk to more people, so that I can enroll more people, so that I can make more money. There's two sides of the coin here, right? Do you want to be on the negative side or the positive side? What happened. You can't change that. You didn't talk to enough people. That's what happened. That's 100% of the time that's what happens when you don't make enough money in network marketing or when you don't have success. You just didn't talk to enough people. All right, so that is what happened, and that is what currently is happening in your business, believe it or not. Believe it or not, accept it or not, I don't care if you do. I've accepted it in my business. You need to accept it in yours. You did not talk to enough people yet. All right, that's the starting point. Now, do you want to go to the left and say, well, I didn't talk to enough people, so I didn't make enough money, so I'm going to quit? Or do you want to go to the right, which says that I didn't talk to enough people, so I need to talk to more people, so I can enroll more people, so I can make more money? You have the choice today. You need to choose. Go ahead and make your choice. right? Do you talk to more people because you're at a point where you didn't talk to enough, or do you quit? Do you talk to less people, less and less people, which makes less money, which makes no sense at all, all right? Because then you end up in the quitter, in the 95%. 95% of people take the easy road. The easy road is the quitting road, because then you don't have to blame yourself. You can go blame the company, the products, the upline, the training, the support. Nobody talked to me. Nobody returned my call. The whole world is coming to an end. That guy scammed me. It's just all built on hype. I don't like that, right? Or you take the hard road, which says that internally, you kind of look internal now, right? The easy road is externally blaming everyone. The hard road is internally telling yourself that you didn't make it because of you. Okay? Again, the easy road, let's just blame everyone else and quit. The hard road, I didn't talk to enough people, so I need to go talk to some more. And it's going to be tough, and it's going to be hard, but I'm going to do it. All right? How do I talk to more people? Well, you generate more leads, right? How do I generate more leads? Well, crack open that Internet Marketing Success Guide online that we provide you for free. It looks kind of tough. Yeah, it is tough, right? And you can externally say it was too hard and I'm going to quit, or you can say, you know what, it seems hard, but I'm going to really work through this, and I'm going to learn it, and I'm going to educate myself, and I'm going to build some skills, and I'm going to use these tools to build some leads so that I can talk to more people so that I can have success. You need to take advantage of that law of averages. Be on the positive side of it, folks. Have a great day, everyone. I wish you all the best. Use the law of averages positively, not negatively. Use it to your advantage, and start building your list if you haven't already done that. We'll talk to you guys all next week. I wish you all the best. Hopefully this has been helpful for you, and hopefully it's opened your eyes to really the only difference between the success and failure in this industry, or the way that I like to put it, the success and quitting in the network marketing industry. Have a great day, everyone. I'm Joel, and I wish you guys all the best. Bye for now.